I want you to start thinking bigger. I want you to think you're more than you are. I want you to know you're capable of more, to think you're capable of more than maybe you actually are. Because when you do those things, you fail quicker. You fail quicker when you do more than you're capable of, when you try things that you're not ready for yet. But you know what happens? You grow faster than other people because you fail. Nobody ever became successful from being realistic with their goals, being realistic with what they do, thinking they were less than they are. You're supposed to think more than you are. You're supposed to think you're more than you are. That's what happens. That's how you become successful. You have to think you're more than you are. You have to think you're capable of more than you are capable of. You have to think that. You have to think all these things. You can't be thinking less of yourself. That's how you put yourself in a box. Notice how all limits are illusions. All limits are illusions. I'm not telling you to drop out of school, but school is an illusion. Your family is an illusion. The constraints of your family are an illusion. Your job is an illusion. All these things are illusions for your success. All these things are illusions of a box you're supposed to be in. And then you have your mental constraints. You think you're capable of less than you are. You think you're not capable of these things. You think it's not the time to do these things. So you put yourself in a box. You're living life on autopilot within this box. You think this is all you're capable of. But if you really think deeply, if you really change it up, you can become successful. If you really think you're capable when maybe you aren't, you get that failure early. You get those failures in early. You try things out because you're like, I could totally do this. Maybe it's one of the things you can't do, but then you try something else and you find out that that's the thing you can do. That's the thing you're great at. You never figure out what you're good at without failing at other things. You never figure out what you're good at without thinking you're good at it first, thinking you're capable of it first. Notice how when there's something that you want to try out, but you're like, oh, I won't be good at it. Oh, I'm not good at it to start with. That's when you never try it. That's when you never get good at it. But when you think, oh, I might be good at this. I'm good at this other thing that's related to it. Maybe I'll be good at this thing. Then you actually try. Then you actually give it a chance. You actually give it a little bit more of a chance. You give it a chance to enjoy it. You give yourself a chance to enjoy the process of getting better at it. Then you're better at it. Then you're good at it because you actually gave yourself some time. You actually gave yourself the confidence to do something. Here's how it is. You're going into a new opportunity. You're going into a new path. You're going into a new thing. You're just doing a new thing. You're trying something new out. Who's gonna come out better of that situation? Somebody who's like, I'll be all right. Maybe I'll be good at it. Someone who's like, oh, I've never done this before. I'm scared. I'm super scared to do this. Or someone who's like, I got this. I fucking got this. Because most of the things I try, I end up decent at them. Or I just try them out and they're not my thing. And it's not a big deal. Who do you think is going to come out the best? It's the person who's confident in what they're doing. It's the person who thinks they can do it. There's so many things blocking you from being successful in life. There's so many things trying to pull you down. Why have your mind be what pulls you down? Why have you be what pulls you down? You should be the last thing that pulls yourself down. You should be fighting against everything else in your life to pull you down. You shouldn't be helping. You shouldn't be the first one on the rope of everything pulling you down in life. You should be pulling up. You should be on the other side of the tug of war battle. You should be helping yourself out. Because most people are on that side where they're tugging themselves down because they have this limiting belief in themselves where they see people doing things that are special. They see people doing things that not everybody does and they're like, I'm not capable of that. I'm just a normal person. The people who made it there didn't think they were normal people. They thought they were special. They knew they were special. That's what you have to do. You have to know you're special. You have to think you're special. You have to fake it till you make it, honestly. You You have to tell yourself that you're there. You have to tell yourself that you're already capable of that. You have to tell yourself that you're special, that you're the one who does that. You're the one who does those kinds of things. You're the one who takes those risks. You're the one who takes those opportunities and seizes them and runs with them. You can't be holding yourself back. People who become successful, people who become famous, people who you see out in the world, who are in front of your face on social media or just in general, the people who you see who are successful. Do you ever see them be a timid person? Are they ever a timid person? No, they're always a confident person. One of those people, if they were in your normal life, people would think they're arrogant. People would think they're full of themselves, but they're just confident. They just know what they're capable of. They just know that anything new they try out, they'll be good at. They just know that. They think that in their heart. They know that in their heart. You should be that person. You have to believe before you do something. You're not going to do something unintentionally. You have to go do it on purpose. You're not accidentally going to become successful. Nobody accidentally becomes successful. They think they're capable first. They think they're capable of success first. Nobody's an accident. Nobody's an accidental success. You think somebody's an overnight success is because they worked super hard. They believed that they would get there. They believed that they would get there until they got there. Until 1 week, 1 month, they got a break. They got their big break finally. They waited for their delayed gratification and they finally got it. So, believe in yourself. Believe that you're the one. You're the one who's capable of this stuff. You're the one who's capable. Just believe in yourself. Just stop holding yourself back. Stop putting yourself in a box. Stop putting yourself in that box. Be the one pulling yourself up. Be the one who believes in yourself. Stop being on the wrong side. Be on the right side. Be on the side of you're capable of anything. You can do anything. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything that you try. You can get good at just about anything. Believe that. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.